Hello YouTube, we are here with Civilization. For us, it's the third time of recording it. For you guys, it'll be the first. We got Mechvape on the line and Callalina. Say hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
See, he's getting better. We tried it the first time, and he was going to ship the video over to me, and we were going to switch views, right? But it was like 320 gigabytes.
Yeah, it was a big one.
So we tried it a second time, and we just the video would have been interesting for you guys, so we rethought it. Interesting note, I filled up my terabyte hard drive with Civilization videos, because each one was like 300 gigabytes, and I had two of them, and I had a Timber and Stone that was the same. And I had to delete them off. I had left them on there. Yeah. Terabyte drive about filled up with 3 recordings. So what we're going to do is you're going to see the video sped up in the background. And then we're going to have a little podcast here. And we're going to do a round table to where each person's kind of throwing out their topics. And we're just going to discuss things. So guys, if there are things you want us to talk about during this, then by all means, just in the comments below, put it down there and then we'll talk about it. We may try to do a Twitch probably on a different game and talk about this, but okay, so with that being said, the first thing we're going to talk about very much concerns gaming, and we're going to talk about microtransactions in games and what each of us think about it.
In a way, you could also call them freemium games.
Yeah,
because you get them when you can download them for free and play them for a while. But then it just get to the point where it gets way too hard, and it totally, you have to pay to get that special ability to be able to get to the next level.
Okay, so just so we're on the same page, when you talk about microtransactions, what exactly do you mean?
Okay, so when you're talking about microtransactions, and it can be a game you have to pay a monthly fee or not, that's not what the term is. What it is games that basically allow you to buy stuff in-game, but they do this very smartly a little bit at a time. It may be like Candy Crush. For, $5 you can buy these things that are going to help you out. And when they have them little transactions just spiced throughout the game, them are microtransactions.
In a way, actually, one of my more kind of favorite games, because I'll admit, I'm guilty of microtransactions. A game called Piano Tiles 2. A little game on your phone that you can get. It's a great little game. As you get further in the levels, the speed of the buttons you got to hit are a lot faster. And, of course, it's easy enough to make a mistake. But it's like, for 2 diamonds, you can continue on to be able to get to the next level or to become the number 1 person who plays it. And it makes it where it's like, for like 99 cents, it's 10 diamonds. That's basically what it is. It's just a little bit, so like $1 or $5, and you could get anywhere from like 10 to 50 diamonds, and it makes it. That's how they make their money off of these games.
Yeah, so I think they're more made for casual gamers though, and it's not saying that if you do them, you're not a hardcore gamer, but they definitely are targeting casual gamers that want to get things done quickly rather than the ones that are just kind of like, I'll get through the game. I'll do it the hard way. And I think they're really bad on some games because this leads into our next topic, which is play-to-win games. Because there are a lot of them out there.
There are.
And what these are basically games that they tell you they are... Oh, what the hell is that? But they tell you that they are they are pay to play, but it ends up being that unless you buy shit, you're never going to get ahead.
The way you can look at it is, especially pay to play games. World of Warcraft is actually the biggest one, and it still is, because I think it's something like $15 a month or something like that, and you can play all you want. But like you said, Bogra. It makes it to where, you can't play unless you buy that special pack.
Yeah, these are really bad on the free-to-play games where it's free to play, but it's pay to win.
Exactly.
And it's like, why? Why not just charge a monthly fee and let people have that? But, monthly fees for games are, at this point, it's like a thing of the past. Nobody pays a monthly fee anymore. Oh, I found Mount Kalish.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, well, it totally depends, too, because, you look at it as, what was that? Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn. You get people who, oh hey, I found a barbarian. You know, you get people who want to play this, but again, it costs like $15 to $20 a month in order to get it, and it just makes it, you know, so hard to play because I don't feel like paying that.
Yeah. I mean, definitely nobody really... Oh, yeah! But, nobody... Oh, which one should I go for? Go for that. But, yeah. And I don't know, the microtransactions, they're getting so prevalent in games now.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're on gaming, I'd like to have your opinion on this, Mechvape. Do you think games in general are going more casual?
In a way, I can kind of say yes and no to this question. The main reason is I mean, of course, we still have our massive industry, Sony, Xbox, you know. We still have the big names, you know. When it comes to the casual side of things, you got people making games that are, you know, people can download right there on their phone, and while they're on break or something, they're going to play it. I mean, remember Flappy Bird?
Yeah.
Dude, the phone insurance companies had a field day with that fucking game.
Oh, yeah. The thing I loved about that game was there were people sued afterwards for making copies of it for copyright infringement. But that game was a copyright infringement. Did you ever play a game called Helicopters? It was like back on the fucking Nintendo. It was the same damn thing.
It was the same concept.
But it's old enough that nobody remembers it, so nobody brought it up.
Exactly.
But it was the same fucking thing. Like Skyrim was when there was a big debate on whether that one was actually a casual or actually a hardcore game. And I think it was. I think it definitely was dumbed down from Oblivion for sure.
Yeah,
it was simplified a lot. I mean, it was still a great game. I still loved it. Callalina can tell you. I don't even know if she can even count how many hours I put in that damn game, but I put a lot into it.
And I mean, you look at it. I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. Our industries for the normal games and stuff, they're still there. I mean, there's going to definitely be another Call of Duty, which they need to end that series.
Oh, that series is never ending.
It better do, because they're just disgracing the name now.
Dude, that's one of them games they're just going to put out another one each year. It's just a fucking rotation. It's just turning out. Most first-person shooters, that's all they fucking are. They're just turning out another one and another one and another one. That's all they're doing.
Well, I mean, for me, don't get me wrong. I was a massive fan of Call of Duty back in the day, and I still love the classics, you know, all the way up until I think it was Modern Warfare 2. You know, that was one of my all-time favorite games. And then sure enough, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 came out, and it was just like, all right, this is getting pretty boring now, so what the world?
But, like, I don't know, especially when I look at like Skyrim, it could have been so much better.
If they did it more to the realm of Oblivion, they would have had it a lot better. Because Oblivion was one of my absolute favorite ones of the Elder Scrolls.
It was great. There was only one thing that sucked about Oblivion. It was, once you got to a high enough level, it'd be impossible.
Yeah, it really was.
But I loved the hell out of that game. It was fucking great. The thing I really didn't like about Skyrim was how dumbed down the stats were.
Yeah.
That really annoyed me. Just 3 stats. It's like, and in Oblivion, one of the fun things I had when I was creating character was planning out each level where the stats were going to go so that I could get everything I want in that character.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people start out with different stats, so you'd sit there and plan it out and be like, okay, this level 1, 2, I'd have it labeled each level, like up to level 22, let's say that's the level I want to go to. Like, this is where I put my stat points so that I could get the most out of it.
And if I could kind of, I totally agree with you on that. That's no problem at all. I do have one thing that I'm actually not really liking about the gaming industry, and that is the fact of how many young kids play M-rated games.
Yeah.
You know, they're M-rated for a reason, and just the fact that your mom or your dad will buy it for you is what makes it totally defeats the ESRB, the rating board. And it was one of those things where I was, it's a quick little story. I was playing Destiny with a buddy of mine, and we got put in one of the raids with this young kid. This kid had the vocabulary of a 28-year-old sailor. Like, he is saying things in an English language that I am like, dude, calm down. Like, we're playing an online multiplayer, and he is just, like, straight up saying that he is going to go find this dude. He's going to murder him slowly while his wife is being raped by a donkey. Like, dude, what? Yeah, like, this kid is, like, going way over the top for this. And it's like, why do parents let their kids play this? This is how kids today end up weird.
Because they're dumbasses.
And it's not video games that create violence. It's the kids that create the violence. You know,
but what do you want them poor fuckers to do? They got nothing to do. They don't know what it's like to play fucking outside, to find fucking twigs and stones and you know, think that it's like, I don't know, like tools and whatever, and you can play with those.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like when we were kids where, you know, like kids these days, there are kids that have PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, have every TV show imaginable, have every device known to man, and they still say they're bored. When I was their age, I had a stick. I had dirt. You know, we made fun with it.
I know. Like mud pies and shit. It was fun.
And it's just like every day, you know, you hear people like, oh, don't drink the water that's not purified. You'll get sick and everything. I drank out of a garden hose for over 15 years of my life, and I survived.
Yep.
And it helped me build an immunity. Because that's the problem. Kids don't have immunities. That's why we're all getting fucking sick.
Yeah, but back to the games.
Sorry.
I don't know, like, for me, I have found a way to enjoy pay to play and whatever kind of games like on the cell phone without actually like paying like my money for. And the way I do it is there's this app called Google what was it? Google Research? Google Anya, do you know which one I'm talking about? So basically, it's a Google app that
Google Rewards.
Yeah, it lets you like answer surveys, and they pay cash pretty much for it, but you can only use that money for the Google Play Store.
Well, this is bullshit.
Which is totally cool because I can use that money for the games that are installed on my phone.
I got a question right quick. Let me interrupt for 1 sec, honey. I'm trying to use the spices within my realm, but I can't build anything on it. If it's a luxury resource or whatever, do you automatically get it if it's within your borders?
No, with spices, because they are a luxury item, if you hover over it, it'll say requires calendar. You haven't researched
No, I have it. I have it.
You have calendar?
Yeah, I have it. I researched it just for that reason. My people are over it, but it won't let me construct anything.
Like your workers are over it?
Yeah.
What? Hover over it and tell me what it says.
It just says spices, forest, plains, and has the stuff up under it.
And you sure you have a worker, right?
Yeah, the worker's on it. The tile's owned by me.
Is it within a forest?
I think so.
That's why. Okay.
No, it won't let me. Oh, okay. So
what it is if your spices.
So I have to have mining.
No, it's not mining. It's Well, yeah, actually mining. Yeah, you are correct.
Okay, so that's why.
Yeah, you've got to be able to chop down the forest to be able to get into the spices. So, okay, you were throwing me off there.
Okay, sorry about that.
Go ahead and continue.
Honey, I just want to know. Okay, what should I adopt?
I don't know what you should adopt.
Well, you're a part of this decision. What if I want to adopt like an Egyptian kid or something and
you
ship
better
him from
not.
Egypt?
Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about, so whatever.
You were talking about the Google Rewards app.
Oh yeah, sure. So it's not much, but at least in the end of like, I can say that I'm not wasting money on anything. Like I'm actually legitimately earning it, and since I cannot use it for anything else, it's a pretty sweet deal. So
Heck yeah. I mean, that's great. I mean,
and my
I
personal
don't want to do that.
experience with like games like that, is for example Game of War. It was
yeah.
like super big in like
Oh
media
yeah.
and all. It was like advertised by what's her
Pretty
name?
much everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a whole lot of models and singers and whatever you like would advertise for that game. And I was like, okay, what the hell is this all about? I wanted to try it out for myself. And I played it for about like a month or so. And I always refused to pay because like the first package that you get is like $5. But apparently after that, after you have paid the $5, you'll never see that offer again. The next offer that you'll see is gonna be like $10 or $20 or $50 or whatever, and it
Yeah.
just goes up and up and up and up and up. I actually read through the reviews on this game like once I actually decided that I was done with it because it was just weird. I mean, it wasn't like super entertaining or anything. It was just like, okay, I have this game on my phone and I'm playing it and kind of enjoying it. So I
Yeah.
read through the reviews and actually let me read it out to you. It's like, I couldn't believe what the guy wrote. So here it is. Doing some research outside of the game, I found a news story, which may seem incredible, but seems to me to be all too possible and even likely, where a teenage boy used his parents' credit to spend, and there it comes, $42,000 on the
Oh
game
my god.
in less than a month. His parents were
Wow.
not amused and were reported to be attempting to get some or all of the money back, claiming fraud. Best of luck to them. I read not a few forum entries. Like most things, there are several websites devoted to this thing, where people discuss it, of people who had spent several $1,000s before getting out, or not. Spending in the tens of thousands by the top players is common knowledge. This game makes some people, emphasis on some, do irrational things, like spend money they do not have to spend on what amounts to vapor. Because when it's all said and done, you have nothing to show for your time and money but a huge hole in your life. Playing this game does not make you a better person. It does not grant you of any wisdom, unless you're able to learn the age-old proverb about a fool and his money becoming rapidly separated from each other. What it does is, what this does do, is enrich the game creators. For them, it is both a virtual and literal gold mine.
Well, here's the
So,
thing about those games. It's part
Wow.
of a formula. When you look at that Classic NAS, Total War, there are so many of them games because they just have a formula that works to make people pay them. So you just create a new one, and then people pay on that one, and it's the biggest like sell gimmick fucking ever.
It completely true. And I mean, I literally just saw, what was it? Earlier today, actually, when I was sitting on YouTube, I was watching some videos, and sure enough, it was another one of Candy Crush. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Do you know what Candy Crush tried to do before?
No.
They actually tried to copyright the word candy.
Yeah, no.
Despite the like thousands of games that already have it in their name that came way before them.
Yeah.
well,
Like, are you idiots?
I know what I need. I need a fresh drink. Un momento, por favor.
Oh, I need to hurry up and research stuff. But yeah, them games are just they're guys. If you play them games, just stop. They're cash grabs. You can find games that you don't have to sink your wallet into and get enjoyment out of. It's just not worth it. Who are we waiting on? Oh, I'm about to get a great person. But that shit already happened in the video.
Can I like declare war to the
Yeah, you
to
can
the
declare war.
small shitholes here?
Yeah, you can declare war on anybody you want to and go in there and crash their shit, but watch out because they might, kill you.
I don't know if I should, because they're like kind of building themselves around me, and I don't like it. And so
Well, if
far,
it's
they're
a-
not like anybody's allies, so
Yeah. If it's a city-state, they can't have more than one city. Their borders can expand, but they can't actually create more than one city.
well, the ones that you cannot like see the leaders of, those are city-states, right?
Yeah, like if you look and it has the like black and other
Yeah,
colored
yeah.
dash, that's the city-states. If you look and it has like a solid border, then that's the regular empires. I am way behind right now. That's about to change. Oh yeah, something else. When we played last time, I really didn't watch my money. I got to the point where I was losing like fucking like 17 gold every damn turn. And so I had 3 cities, but I just went completely fucking broke.
Oh, apologies for that.
No, you can't apologize.
Oh, yes,
we
I
don't
can.
we don't accept your apology.
Well, you say that right now, but you never know. All right. But yeah. Anything I miss?
No.
I figure as much.
No, we're waiting for you to talk.
Yeah.
No, my
We need
apologies.
to talk.
No, I didn't do it.
I think I had found what my second city's gonna be. Whether it's there or not, I don't know. Okay,
But, yeah.
so
Um.
let's go. Let's get it.
Uh,
Let's get it.